Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, December 3rd, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, help support the news on our show and get your Fade to Black T-shirts. Or get a Game Changer membership. Both include T-shirts. All are autographed and include shipping. The links are below. This week on Fade to Black, Monday, we had Thomas Winterton of Skinwalker Ranch on with us. Last night, Dr. Steve Osnestat was with us. And tonight, Tom Dongo, Sedona and UFOs. Tomorrow night, Sharon Comorn is with us to talk about her new film, Alien Experiencers. I have 4 events coming up. The Conscious Life Expo at the LAX Hilton, February 7th through the 10th, 2025. Links are below. Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th, 2025 in Sedona, Arizona. Then I'm heading to the Midwest for the Contact Modalities Expo. That is May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2025 in Delavan, Wisconsin at Delavan Lake. And then back to Peru for the Inca celebration of the sun. That's right, it's the solstice. That's with Brian Forrester, June 17th through the 27th, 2025. The links for that are below. I'm going to Peru 2 times next year. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, are you ready? 1965, NASA launched the Gemini 7 on a 2-week-long mission in low Earth orbit. Now, here's the deal with that. It was the 4th crewed flight of a NASA Gemini program and the 12th crewed mission for the United States. Absolutely incredible on this day in 1965. Here's your fader fact. If you play music to a cheese wheel, it will affect its flavor. The strongest flavor is hip hop. In a 2019 study that played classical, rock, electronic, and hip hop to cheese wheels, the hip hop wheel always had a stronger flavor and aroma. Yeah. Let's get to the breaking news. There was no alien invasion yesterday. Yeah, December 3rd came and went, and now I have to pull out the bug-out bags from my Jeep and the generator, the tent, the sleeping bags, and body armor. I'll admit that I was kind of looking forward to defending the planet along with a ragtag coalition of human survivors throughout the leftover wastelands of the U.S. Oh, well, moving on. A group of Canada's biggest news outlets is suing OpenAI, the maker of artificial intelligence chatbot ChatGPT, alleging the company is using news articles to train its software. News organizations right now, including the Toronto Star, Metroland Media, Post Media, the Globe and Mail, the Canadian Press, and CBC, have all joined the suits. Wow. It's 84-page filing. The Canadian Media Coalition accuses OpenAI of ignoring safeguards like paywalls or copyright disclaimers meant to prevent the unauthorized copying of content. Wow. Australian police just seized the country's largest haul of cocaine ever aboard a private boat that had broken down near the coast of Queensland and arresting 13 people. Authorities tracked the recreational fishing boat as it traveled out to sea where it had allegedly met a mothership in international waters to fetch the cocaine, some 2.34 metric tons with a street value of $500 million. Well, you know, that's just really funny. Mountain lions in greater Los Angeles are shifting their activity to avoid interacting with cyclists, hikers, joggers, and other recreationalists. According to a new study from the University of California, Davis, Cal Poly Pomona, and the National Park Service. The study, published November 15th in the journal Biological Conservation, found that mountain lions living in areas with higher levels of human recreation are becoming nocturnal, Lions in more remote regions are active at dawn and dusk. Well, that means jogging good, camping is still iffy. Researchers have found evidence of a hallucinogenic ritual that may have helped ancient Egyptians reenact a mythical story in which a dwarf god tricks the sky goddess. In a paper published November 13th in the journal Scientific Reports, the team reports finding the remains of a concoction of wild rue, Egyptian lotus, sesame seeds, pine nuts, licorice, and grape nuts that may have induced hallucinations in those who drank it. Yeah, it sounds like it would work. Major League Baseball will test robot umpires as part of a challenge system during spring training at 13 ballparks hosting 19 teams, which could lead to regular season use in 2026. Major League Baseball is experimenting with the automated ball strike system in the minor leagues, and they've been doing it since 2019, but they're still working on a correct strike zone. Well, all of the fun is about to be taken out of baseball, like, yelling at the ump. Aftershock 2, the latest rocket designed and built by the student-run USC Rocket Propulsion Lab at USC, has broken the international altitude record, reaching 470,000 feet, further into space than any non-government and non-commercial group has ever flown before. The previous 20-year record was 380,000 feet. Aftershock 2 beats it by 90,000 feet. And finally, I'll leave you with this. There was no alien invasion yesterday. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on Fade to Black, Tom Dongo joins us. He's a longtime resident of Sedona, Arizona, a great researcher. And tonight, it's going to be Sedona and UFOs. That's right, all night long. Until then, all I've got is Gobekli Tepe.